bathroom first. Okay, so right now I'm just back on my walk thing. Okay, so I count myself as pretty successful after what I did last night. I actually stayed out doing this till about 1, 2 o'clock. And I made $100. Now, I believe I should have made more, but, you know, I found myself pausing just a little bit too much, mostly because of my kids. I had to, I picked up Gumball from ADA, and then I got right back on it. Then later in the evening, I went and got food with my oldest. But otherwise, it was, I think I did pretty well for myself yesterday. I'll probably try to keep that train going for the remainder of the weekend, well into the weekend. See how that goes. Google kicked me out the algorithm again. I think maybe I got kicked out of the algorithm again. I'm not entirely sure. And I had this one passenger and I was telling them how I lived in Virginia for 4 years. And I'm not gonna lie, I did love living in Virginia. I definitely loved living in Virginia more than I did living in California. The only difference that I preferred for Virginia and California is that my family is in California and I hate snow. So good morning, Zen, and Robinson, Princeton. So yeah, good morning, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. But I think that's the biggest thing that I hated about living in Virginia is that I did not like the cold at all, and it snowed. I remember when I came back to the base from Lee. I was visiting here in California before I went back to Virginia. Served out the last year of my service in the Navy. And I get to the airport, and one of my friends who I let use my car comes, picks us up, and it had a temperature gauge on it. So I looked at the temperature gauge, and the outside temperature was single digits. Oh, I was so damn mad. Because that is just, I hate cold. I really hate cold. And then, and it's funny because right now I'm complaining about being cold right now. It's 55 degrees. I'm complaining about 55 degrees. It wasn't but 10 years ago, 10 and a half years ago, that I had to deal with those single digits. And I hope I never have to deal with those single digits again, because that shit was hell. I ain't gonna lie, part of me does want to go back to visit Virginia at least once. And I might actually do that too. I'm thinking I should do that. I just gotta find the time and money. So like I said, my game plan as far as traveling is concerned. So like I said, next year I do plan on going overseas. I'm gonna go overseas next year. I want to make sure that I save up my leave hours from work. So next year I can go overseas. I have the money saved up and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have the money saved up this year, and then I'll just keep, and I'll keep pouring into it. Yeah, I'll keep pouring into it. Hey, Auntie, welcome. Okay, just grabbing some water.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Okay, so like I was saying, my game plan this year, 1DC, I don't know what that means, Joshua Clark. So my game plan is pretty simple. Is I'm gonna take a small, sizable amount out of my tax money this year, put it in the savings, because I had did this last year and it failed miserably only because of the legal trouble I got myself into last year, and that's my own fault, right? So this year I'm going to run this strategy again. I'll take a small portion of my tax money, put it in savings, and then use Lyft to take small portions that I make out of Lyft and put it into my savings as well. I just do that every day. I'm thinking like $10 every day, because the game plan is this year I'm going to grind my ass off. Like, I'm just going to have to miss a lot of time with the kids, but I'm going to grind my ass off. I'm going to be in that bad boy every day. So the game plan is at a minimum $10 every day, and then next year when I do my taxes again, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to use that to go to, well, I'm going to use obviously however much the ticket is going to cost and set my flight out. So I'll have some pocket money and some some stuff to work with while I'm wherever I am. And I'm mad they got rid of the polls, because the polls was actually lit or at least maybe I just can't find it. Maybe I don't know, because I can't see the option for it anywhere. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't see where they have the option for a poll. Anyway, my game plan, like I said, my whole thing is okay, where do I want to go? Because while I do have options, and the real big thing for me when it comes to traveling is gonna be the getting the plane ticket, because I already have my passport. So really all I just need is a plane ticket, and then of course learning. Got to take the time to learn the laws of the country that I'm going to go visit. Then I also got to go and take the time to learn to make sure that I don't need a visa. Because if I do, then obviously I got to get one. If I don't, then that's cool too. But the game plan is to make sure I do everything right. That's going to be the whole game plan. Make sure that I have all of my ducks in a row so that when I hop my ass on that plane, I'm good to go. Damn, and I gotta tie my shoe. Gotta tie my shoe, and I gotta pee, and I'm tired. Whew. Oh no, I don't smoke, man. Love you too, Auntie. I'm just plotting what I'm supposed to be doing when I travel next year. I don't know if you heard any of that, but I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm planning on doing my travels next year because that's something that I want to do. I was supposed to do it last November, but unfortunately, circumstances for my bad decision making prevented that. And it is what it is. So this time I'm gonna plan it a year ahead of time. I'm gonna plan it a year ahead of time and make sure I do it right this time, because I want to make sure I have enough leave credits so that when I take my vacation, I can take my vacation and then go and have enough money to get on the plane, have enough money to spend while I'm out there. Because I really didn't have any of that really well planned this year, so it was like it was kind of doomed from the start. And then of course my car breaking down on me didn't help matters either. So there was a lot of things that brought about my failure to travel last year, and that's my own fault. This year I plan to fix that, so that's what I'm gonna do. And next year I will be live streaming from somewhere for about a week. I don't know where, but it'll be from somewhere, and it won't be here in Sacramento, California. Okay, let me sit down real quick and tie my shoe. It's actually been harder to move about lately because I work out at home, and when I'm working out, my problem was consistency or lack thereof. Now that I've been doing it consistently, I think the best way to describe it is that my body is strong. Just a little tired. Okay. Upstairs. I might lose you guys. Sorry in advance. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Hey. What's up, y'all? Hey, Tay. Hey, what's going on, Nate? Alright, so I just went up 4 flights of stairs, okay? For the second time today. So, like I said, My biggest issue when it comes to working out is I haven't been really consistent, and as of late, I've worked on that consistency, and so my body's a little worn down, but I figured if I keep going, eventually it's going to fix itself. Okay. Got my wind back a little faster than normal. But yeah, how you doing, Tay? How you doing, Nate? We also got Chocolate Tie in the building. What's going on? It's been a minute since I've had this many people. Since I've had a squad come up in here like this. It's actually pretty cool. I'm glad to see you guys. Whew. All right, again, I'm only a little bit gassed because I just went up 4 flights of stairs for those who saw that. Also, Ty, I'm gonna need you to have your live streams later in the day so I can watch them. I started doing my live streams during this hour, which I know is inconvenient for a lot of people. It's inconvenient for a lot of people because everybody is usually at work at this hour. Whew. Okay, I think I caught my wind back. I think I'm good. Nate is chilling on his days off. Tay is. I hope you and my mama are doing good out there. Gumball was actually out there in Stockton last weekend. I don't know when my mom wants her back out there again, but I will do my best to try to facilitate that. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink heavy anymore, so I'm not even gonna say I don't drink anymore. I don't drink heavy, so like me, I just have my Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's about as far as I go. Driving son to work. Yeah, so for me, like, this is actually the best time for me because I take my little walk so I leave anywhere between 11:30 and 11:38-ish. I take my walk over to the AM PM, or I'll walk around the block, something like that, so that I can go live doing that, so people can actually see me outside. I haven't had a live stream in my room in a minute, and I changed my room around too, so it's like completely different. I do need another one of those little things that holds phones and stuff together. Host panels, mods, and chat. Ooh, I like that format you got there, Cuzzo. That's a nice format. But yeah, like that's my whole thing is just I need to get another. Cuzzo, what is that thing called where you have the little thing set up? It has the light circle thing, the little tripod thing that you put your phone on so you can record and stuff. I need to get one of those. So that'll be like the next thing on my bucket list is getting one of those. And then I can actually start recording actual videos again, which is gonna be really hard for me to do. It's gonna be really hard for me to do because I actually spend so much time doing Lyft nowadays. I don't get lazy around 5 o'clock and call it a day. I actually just go all out until 10 o'clock. I'm just out in these streets until 10 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, I go home and go straight to bed. So it's like from 10 to 4, from 10 p.m. to 4 p.m., or 4 a.m., I'm asleep. And then from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m., I'm working. I'm out here trying to get some money. So that's been my Achilles heel, just trying to work more because I'm trying to get actual money right now because Google ain't putting me enough in the algorithm to be able to get Google's money. Hashtag I want Google's money. Yes, I still say that. You're getting her to church. That's good. I'm glad you got my mama doing church stuff like that. And like I said, I don't know when I'm going to have Gumball back out there again because my mom hasn't said when she wants her back out there or when she'll have time. I should say that. has time, because I don't want to make it seem like my mom is like that. My mom loves gumball, but yeah, I just need to make sure that she has time to have gumball. That way, I can actually have her, out there, so you can hang out with her and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna be coming back out there soon. I'm gonna come back out there soon, sooner than later, when I have time. Oh, really? Well, then I'll talk to my mom and see and we can coordinate that to see what can be done. Because if she can have her this weekend, then that'll be great. That'll give me plenty of time to make things happen. And then yeah, that'll be great. I'll talk to my mama in a little bit, because she don't watch my live streams anymore. She kind of does her own thing, which is fair. That's kind of what she does. Mama's always gonna do what she does, and I ain't mad at her for it. I still love my mama. Okay, now flipping back to so basically, like I said, I'm gonna be doing lift until 10 p.m. when I get off. I'm gonna go straight to it. I gotta take a time off to go take Gumball back to her mom's, and then I'm going right back on the road, because I need this money. Because as y'all know, I am broke as hell. Ooh, Sky Zone. That's a place I've never been before. That sounds like fun too. Okay, so guys, it is noon. It is noon. It is noon. It is noon. I'm about to go back into work. I'm about to go back into work. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Also, let me show y'all downtown. Angle. Shit, the focus, the brightness gonna get bad. Let me see. Okay. Well, there was a view of downtown, but yeah, it keeps getting bright on me. So anyway, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this morning. And always remember that kindness is free, and I'm cheap as fuck. So shout out to you guys again, and as always, stay mad, my hatters. Alright, now what do I click?